Hey! We are building in The Sims, and you can see exactly the kind of challenge we are doing down at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna leave it up there for y'all so you guys can see and remember what in the world I'm doing. So basically, we are doing a Edwardian themed house. Color scheme, red, orange, and gray. I'm kind of testing myself here to make sure I can remember it because I cannot see it. 6 Sims. I got the budget already set, so that's good to go. 30,199 simoleons. It'll be 3 floors with 4 rooms, which will be a time for sure. This build challenge came from Plumbella's random build generator, and I absolutely love this build generator. It's honestly one of my favorites that I have ever used. It is absolutely epic. What I'm gonna start with here is a chimney to build off of because while I do want to build from the roof down, in order to get up a floor, I have to have floors underneath it. So if I just like start with a chimney, I can go off of that, and that'll be a challenge in and of itself. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't like building with a budget, but you know, it's something different. It's a challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge, and that's why we're here today. So yeehaw. Okay. For those of you who aren't already familiar with Plumbella, she is a absolutely wonderful Sims content creator. Definitely should go check out their videos. It is absolutely amazing. All of her content is so great. She does a lot of like history breakdowns of The Sims 4. I don't know what to call it. Deep dives. It's really cool. I love it very much. I'm forgetting the words for how to describe it, but it's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love to see it because I'm not actually familiar with the Sims history other than what I hear from the Sims community, because I only really build in The Sims 4. That's the extent of my experience with this. So yeah. Oh my goodness. This roof is going to be a struggle. I can already tell. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna scoot the house a little bit on the lot to give me a little more space. Oh, it didn't take these roofs with it. Oh, bro. What are you doing? Why you gotta be so rude? Okay. Ooh, okay. Is this looking Edwardian enough? I don't know. I don't exactly have like a history degree or anything. I don't want to make it too big though, because if I make it too big, then I won't be able to like keep it within the budget, and that's important. I also need to have enough space. Maybe I make it symmetrical, because what I'm thinking of, I need enough space for the roofs down below, which for those of you who don't build in The Sims 4 typically, you probably don't really know what is required for that, but it is a time to figure out. How many tiles is this between these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That should be good. Is symmetrical good? Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough. Oh gosh. But now I don't have enough room over here. Okay, you know what? I need 3 spaces on that side. Okay. Okay, we can do this. I believe in us. I believe. There's so much like forward thinking with this. Challenge. So now I need even more space. Okay, maybe these are little. No, but that doesn't look Edwardian. Oh, do I need to be wider or like, I don't know. I don't know. What if we made this part taller? What if we did that? And then what we need to do is, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have room for some asymmetrical vibes here. Oh, and I have a thought. I have an idea. Oh, yes. Amazing, astronomical, never been seen before. Look at that. Wait, I want this one to be the smaller one. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, I need this to be sticking out more. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. So it's sticking out by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah. Yes. Beautiful. And then if I maybe make these just a little smaller, and then if I like make this a little smaller. Oh no, now the chimney's, oh, now the chimney's off. Hang on. Hangly-ongly. All right. Oh no, now that's, okay, now we gotta count these again. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe in us. We've got this. It's gonna probably be boring to watch unedited, but I believe in us. Stick with me, y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. Trust me. Oh man. I don't even know if I can trust myself. I want better lighting. There's not many good lightings right now, but I mean, maybe we just want it to be gloomy. What if we want gloominess? Okay, how much are those little window pieces? Is there like a cheap dormer? What's the cheapest dormer? There's a 210 simoleon one. I think that might be the cheapest. What if we did like a couple of those over here? Or maybe 3 of them? Oh. Is that the vibe? Is it? Why did I scream like that? I'm very sorry. That probably was not pleasant to anyone's eardrums. You know what? That's dumb. No, I don't want to do that no more. 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 Alright, if we like... Ooh, but I want this to be centered with this pathway, and that's really hard to tell whether it is or not. I mean, it looks kind of centered. Centered-ish. Okay. I mean, I think it's good enough. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Is that good? Maybe? I think so. Okay, we gotta choose a roof swatch. It's gotta be orange, gray, or red. Ooh. An orange would be fun, but I feel like keeping it to gray is probably for the best. Because the orange and red are definitely gonna get pretty glaring really fast. I like this swatch. This swatch is good. Okay. And then we need a chimney. What is a cheap chimney? That one's 300. That's a bit expensive for my taste. 210? 200? Ooh, this one... pretty nice. Oh, now that's good. Oh, and there's a nice red swatch. Is there a matching red brick? I would love to make a red brick Edwardian house. That feels so good. All right, where would the red brick that matches this be? That kind of matches? I want to make sure that I don't break this though. Is it gonna break that? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We will figure this out. Okay, we're getting closer. Why can't it, can it be without the border? Industry matters. Bricks facade. Industry matters. Brick facade. Oof, I don't see one. With wood trim. Does it have like others though? Like other options? Or are we not gonna be nice to me today, Sims 4? Why not? I really would love a freaking red brick house. It's so good. Okay, what were my other options here? Ooh, there's an even cheaper chimney that's red. And I know, like, almost for certain that there's a matching brick swatch on this one. Ooh, yeah. Now that's fun. Okay. I think I usually use this one to match. Okay, how much is that brick? Oh, it's only 2 simoleons? Yes, please! Give me that brick! Oh, just make it all brick? I think that's accurate to Edwardian houses, right? Maybe? Maybe? Oh, I don't know. To be absolutely for realsies, I do not know. Okay. This trim would probably be good. Okay, it's coming together. Look at that. That's something. It sure do be something. All right, we gotta get a good trim. Let's get a red one to kind of match the vibes. Yeah, looks nice to me. Oh, this is gonna be hard. All right, anything else that I need to add to here? I would love if I could add a couple windows, but I need a really cheap window, ideally. But also a window that looks like an Edwardian window, which can be hard to get cheap. There's a 30 simoleon one that's decent. Another 30 simoleon one that's decent. Now that is nice. Ooh. Are there any like wall decorations that are cheaper? No, not really. Any other window options? There are. Have one of those. Or a couple of them. Or we could have this. like a smaller sort of mirroring of that shape. Is there a gray swatch? I can't tell what color that is. What color are you? We could do red swatch. Those swatches do not match. Is there a gray swatch on this one? Not really. There's a brownish gray. I don't know. Like, what does the red look like? Okay, the red does look really good. I do really like that. What if we did one of these to match? And can this match or no? In some capacity? Maybe we don't have anything on that window. And then we have a big window down below. Okay, that'll save us money and it'll be logical. Let's do that. Ooh, I need a sip of my tea. A little hydration break. Okay. Ooh, I'm a little scared to move on to the next floor. Am I happy with this? Am I happy with this? I think so. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going back. We're going down to the next floor. All right. Ooh, these walls are gonna be expensive. To make an Edwardian house on a budget is definitely a time. All right. I'm just using the other floor as reference so that I can see where I'm putting things. I don't exactly consider the challenge to mean that I have to, like, exclusively look at that floor while I'm doing it. It's up for interpretation. If that would be how someone would want to do it, sure. But I would rather not do it that way, to be honest. So I'm gonna break these walls to save money. And break them on the other side too, please. Oh my goodness. Me camera do zooming. All right, and then look at this, look at this. The roofs, which are free, can replace those walls. Just like this. Ooh. All right, let's bring those in. Bring that down, and then copy it over here. And then bring that over there, and bring that there. And then I copy this, and I put it over here. And then I put it right there, right there. And then this can go over here. And then this can go over here. Once the roof part is done, it's gonna be, like, much more interesting to watch. Trust me, y'all. My goodness gracious. The roofing is a time in The Sims 4. Alright, we're copying over the roof swatch. Nice, nice, nice. And then hopefully I'll be able to remember what I use for that roof trim. I think it was this one. Hopefully that's right. We'll hope for the best. Okay, okay. And then we can bring this up. Alrighty. And then we just copy over the swatch for the walls. And then yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. It's looking sort of Edwardian. It kind of do be. And then if we like have a window like that, I think that would be absolutely wonderful. And it will kind of like match the window. Yeah. And they're one of the cheapest windows as well, so that is definitely nice. Because while my budget is decent, it's not the most like lenient budgets for me, because I make so many houses very easily over 100,000 simoleons, so ooh. Definitely want to save money for the inside of the house. Let's see here. Maybe like one of these over here to match? Or, there's more options, but not really options that I'd like to use. No, I want something different for sure. I think the Strangerville windows are definitely the best bet. Ooh. Now that is a different style. But I think that adds some of the orangey vibes, maybe? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I think this one's better. I like it. Okay. Alright, that's good, that's good. Ooh. Alright. This is nerve-wracking. Okay. So the outside I'm pretty satisfied with so far. We need all of this to be all one room. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Yes, one room. Okay. So, yeah. Alright, that's good then. Cool. Okay. So, shall this be maybe the kids' room? Oh, I have a cool idea actually, y'all. Hang on, let's get some lights in here. Oh my gosh, this is epic. So there's gonna be 6 Sims in this house. So I was thinking 2 parents and 4 kids. There's 4 little cubbies, and then there's like a community space in here. Y'all, I think that's amazing. I'm excited to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, these lights definitely have to come in here. It's an Edwardian house, but it's a bit renovated. Why not? Why is this wall still here? Oh, I didn't paint this roof. Ah, that's what happened. Okay, shall we just have the entire inside be brick in the attic? I mean, that makes sense, somewhat. Okay, let's get a cheap column. So 25 is the cheapest column. There's 3 options. I think I'm gonna go for this one in a gray swatch. Let me find a gray. There's not really a gray. A lot of these are blue. Maybe an orange swatch instead? Like that? Sort of? Why is that glitching like that? What happened? Huh? Wait, why? Why though? This isn't... What? Huh? Sims, please bring back my beautiful column, please. Why? Whoa. Why you gotta be like this? I don't understand. Okay. Maybe that idea isn't as pro gamer as I thought. Alright, let's try something else then. Can I do like a archway moment or something? No, not really. Why is the lighting bad in here? Is it because of the weird like walls I did with the roofs? Is that the reason? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to bring these down just a tad, so I'm gonna use my F5 key to do that. Because otherwise the like ceiling would have clipped through the top of the window. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Why is the lighting like this? I do not like that. It might be worth it to have walls. Okay, it's just the doorways and the columns. You know, I would love some columns, but they're really not working. I do not know why. Maybe I just don't have columns. Let's look at the curtains. Maybe there's a curtain I could put instead. No, the curtains also glitch. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Is it the walls? Maybe, what if I were to put the walls back? Or wait, is there a ceiling on this? Let me just make sure there's a ceiling. Okay, there is a ceiling. Okay, well, if I put walls on here, will it be less glitchy? It'll be a lot more expensive, but I think it's worth it because this is 1 out of 3 floors. Plus, I'm not gonna have many walls in the rest of the house anyway, so it kind of just makes sense. All right, if this fixed the lighting issue, then we'll keep it. All right, it did not fix the lighting issue. Okay, well, we're not gonna have walls. Oh, right, I remember now. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, let's get some furniture in here. Let's focus on some furniture. Okay. I want to get them all, like, matching beds. Maybaps. Like, just kind of throw the furniture in there that I really need, and then maybe do a little bit of decor. Okay, so... Wait, what if we had... No. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I'm brainstorming. And it's a lot to brainstorm, you know? Oh, I love that. That's so good. I've never seen that bed before, but that is really good. It's not the vibes I need, but I do love it. Okay, now this bed is also very Edwardian-esque. Very, very fun. Funky and fresh. Alright, gotta shift in my chair so my joints don't get angry. Alright, let's see. I think it makes sense to just have... This attic is a lot bigger than I anticipated, but it's kind of a little too late to go back now on the plan. So let's just find some good swatches on here. There's a... none of these really are good. None of these are red, orange, and gray. I can't have these beds. No! Okay, what about this? This one's a little more expensive, but if it matches the color scheme, then... Is that orange enough? Am I gonna allow myself to include other colors? I mean, I guess. I guess so. What if we had... I'm thinking one side dedicated to beds and the other side dedicated to, like, desks and toys and stuff. And then we could have, like, all matching beds. Is there any swatches on this that would work? I mean, that one's got orange wood, but it's got a yellow bed sheet. This one's just... I don't like this one. That one's boring. I think this is the closest. I think I'm gonna stick with this. This bed's good. There's not a lot of good swatches, but there's some, and that's something. Am I gonna consider pink red? I don't think so, because I feel like knowing Plumbella, not personally, just seeing her videos, the amount of pink that I see, I feel like pink would be a different dedicated color. Plus, red for Gryffindor, of course. You know, Plumbella is a Gryffindor, and red is one of their favorite colors as far as I know. Ooh, so red and pink probably separate? I guess? Maybe? This is kind of me, like, just talking about my knowledge about Plumbella, and it feels kind of strange, because I don't know Plumbella personally, but I do admire their videos, and I enjoy them very much, so... Let's see. Why am I thinking about columns again? They're freaking glitchy. I know that. I know this about the columns. Stop hurting yourself by, like, bringing yourself hope and then disappointing yourself. Edwardian. Edwardian is different from Victorian, as far as I know. I think a big dollhouse would be good because it's big. It takes up a lot of space. We should have one of those tents too. Maybe some toddler beds? Oh wait, what if we had... No, if we had toddlers in the attic, that feels wrong. But it also feels kind of fun. What if we had... Ooh... What if one of our Sims was an infant? Or two of them. We had a nursery downstairs. Oh, that would be really fun, because there's a lot of cute cribs. And it'd save us a lot of money. Oh, man. What are we thinking? What am I thinking? I don't know. Is this tent usable by children? I'm trying to remember. I'm a little worried it's not because it's only in the toddler section. Children and toddlers. Okay. All right. So children's tent I want to have for sure. What about the dollhouse? What does the dollhouse give? Creativity. The tent gives fun and energy. Okay. Interesting. All right. Should I follow the dreams of having a nursery? I need a bathroom somewhere too. Oh, and I need the staircase. I need to keep in mind that there will be stairs somewhere here. I'm thinking right in the middle, around here, maybe? Like... Angly, what kind of fence do we want? I want a simple fence. Let's get some orange fence. That would be nice. And it's a nice tall fence for safety. I think that's good. Oh, there isn't really a banister that matches that fence though. That is unfortunate. What about we do this one instead? So that we can have a matching banister whenever we put the stairs in. So stairs will go here. We can put a few columns to kind of fill out the space. What if we had like a little curtained off bathroom? Will that be private enough for The Sims? I don't think it will. Ooh, ooh, kind of unfortunate. What if we had a desk? Like a table instead of a desk where they do their homework. Yeah, okay, okay. I think we are onto something. Ooh, we can have this one. It's the cheapest one and it's absolutely beautiful. And this one is so good as well. There isn't a gray swatch option, I don't think, but it is really cool, so I might allow it. It's a grayish brown color. Well, we could do that one instead. That one's also pretty cheap. It's double the price, but it's only like $15 more, so might be worth it. Alright, I want to bring in the attic vibes for sure. What if we like do this? And then they have a beautiful window view for when they do their homework. I think that's really nice. I want them each to have a wardrobe as well. Just because it feels right and important to me. So let's get them a wardrobe. Could do this one. Yeah. I mean, that feels right. It gives them some privacy, you know? Just a little bit of privacy. It goes a long way. And then what if we put like a game table for them all to play games together? That would be very good. I'm starting to spend a bit much money, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be all right. We'll hope for the best. Should I do the cheaper one? I save 100 simoleons if I do the cheaper one. It's not Edwardian, but still, it saves me so much money. We can have some modern mixed in there. It's allowed. And I don't think I'm going to really keep this exclusive to the orange, red, and gray theme because I think let me double check the wording real quick. So your color theme will be red, orange, and gray. So it's a theme. It's not my color scheme. It's a theme. So it's a vibe. So like I could have other colors in the color scheme without dishonoring the theme. If that makes any sense at all. Let's see. We can make the chairs match the red. I think that would be really fun. I need more cheap chairs. Let's see. No, that doesn't look very Edwardian to me. What about this one? I feel like that would be really good for this area. It kind of will bring in the other colors that we have going on in here. Because we have some blue being introduced with the bed sheets and the matching wardrobes. So yeah. I think I want to bring in the orange a little bit with some curtains. Will the curtains still be glitchy? Oh, no, they're not. They're not really. Yay! Okay, so there's an orange swatch on this one that I think is really good. That one's pretty good. This one's decent. I think I'm gonna go for that one. How much is that? 120 simoleons. Oof. I think it's worth it. It adds to the wall enough. So it's really good. Okay, what other activities can we add? What do these children need? They need at least one bear, right? What if we put a bear like right here? I won't... Yeah. Let's put a bear in there. Or maybe a little fireplace for them. How much are fireplaces? I know they're expensive. But like... These are responsible kids, right? Should we have a fireplace in the kids' room? Should we or should we not? I don't know. I don't think that's very smart. I think a bear would be much better. Much more suitable to the space. All right, the Blarfy is definitely the cheapest of them all. So the Blarfy is gonna go in there. That is the Blarfy's home right there. Let's get some wood floors. I've got a lot of options here. I'm thinking the rustic wood planks would be really good. Maybe that swatch or that swatch. I think this swatch is really good. It's just so cozy. Like, just look at that. Look at all those chickens. All right, this feels good. This is a fun kid's room. Like, this is the kind of kid's attic that a kid would want to live in, you know? It's absolutely beautiful. All right, I think I'm gonna copy over this window to put over here as well. That feels right. What other things can I put for the children's? There's definitely more toys that I could put. How much? How's the pricing? I think the Pandora toy box makes the most sense. Maybe we have it like over here somewhere. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it down and hope for the best. We'll bring in some of the orange in there. I definitely need to bring in more gray at some point, which I for sure will. I just don't know exactly when yet. It's fine. Don't worry about it, y'all. We're good. We're fine. All right, so a little barn dollhouse could go... Wait, it could go here, and then we'll be able to see the back of the dollhouse. And I love that for us. Oh, that's amazing. And there's different swatches. Is there a gray swatch? Ooh, no, there is not. Is there a gray swatch on this one? I know this isn't very Edwardian, but... Oh no, there's not. I guess I'll go for the red one. There's a lot of red in here, and orange. The red and orange are kind of blending together at this point. Which one's red, which one's orange? Did you really need to scratch on the scratching post now, Miko? Right this second, while I'm recording a video, you had to be like, let me just be loud right behind you. Oh, you're my good girl. I'll show it off, my baby. Might as well. You announced your presence. Might as well say hi. Oh, you want down. Yeah, you don't like being picked up. Sorry, Bubs. She would like to leave my room now. I'll be right back. right, we back. Sorry to leave y'all in silence. I probably should have put back on the Sims music while I released the Miko. Let's see here. So, I'm thinking tent over here. Or maybe tent over here. That just feels cozy. Like they go from homework to chilling in the tent. Like that's a vibe and a half right there. And then toy box, dollhouse, and then maybe a bookshelf over here. Maybe we got some readers in here. Maybe. Alright, kids' activities. I want an art table. For sure. Oh wait, is this game table cheaper than that one? So, Don't Wake the Llama game table is 55. This game table is 150. Nope. Not cheaper. I'm sticking with that first table there. No thank you. Alright, we can bring in the gray now, maybe. Let me maybe give the other activity tables a chance, though. There's a few other options. Ooh, this one? Kind of fun. And there's a pretty decent gray and orange swatch that I do really enjoy. Ooh, a little art corner. What if we had like 2 art places? We got 4 kids. Might as well have 2 places for them to do art. That feels right. Or maybe, should we have it like back to back? Like that? Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe like this? Question mark? Oh, it looks like they're drawing their yard. That doesn't look right. Maybe not that. How about not that? Oh, that's a pretty view. That's a more public, like, space. Rather than spying on someone's yard purposefully, that's not exactly the vibe we're going for right now. Okay. Let's scoot this a little bit. So we have a little more space, and then I will put a bookshelf down. And I'm gonna scroll through real quick to make sure there's nothing else I want to add. I could potentially add the wizard starter set. Maybe they're doing some evil potions for some reason. That could be fun. To be honest, that is really fun. I kind of like the gray one. That's nice. All right. And then bookshelf, 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 bookshelf. Bookshelf, me bookshelf. All right. I want a big bookshelf, but also cheap. So let's see. I'm thinking this one will probably be the best bet. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, let's have a little gander. The options. I think that would be good. Wait. No, we don't need that. What if we did... That is fun. Maybe just one though. And then we put all their art up here. Yeah. Okay, let's get some art. How do I find like kids art? It's like in... I don't know. I don't know. I'm just scrolling back and forth and not finding anything. Listen. How about we just say in live mode we'll put art in there eventually. Cause for now there's not really many arts that look like kids art. It's kind of more just posters and stuff. And that's not really the vibe. We could have a giant piece of art over there. And then this could be the area where the art like actually goes eventually. That could be nice. Oh, and then we can have a little owl in here. Or a squirrel. Oh, there's so many good options. I think the squirrel is truest to the color scheme. Alright, and there's still space on the wall for their art to go once we actually have a family living here. If I ever do, because really, I probably never will. I don't really play in live mode that much, so yeah, it's unfortunate. But they probably will never see the light of day. Whoever they are. I guess that little cottage area is nice. And then maybe we have like just a little mini table. The little mini table is kind of overdoing it, just a bit. Yeah, that's a bit much of an idea. Do we add a radio? Is a radio too much? Is a radio too much? I don't think so. It kind of makes sense. If we have the radio go here, and then we make this a different color. That's a nice gray color. Good, good, good. Bringing in the gray, just like we intended. Put the bear there instead. And then I think that's filled up sufficiently. It's not the best in the entire world, but I do really like it. Maybe we do some more gray with that. And I kind of want some different lights. I'm thinking maybe I'll start with the basic lights, and one thing that I'll allow myself to go back on the floors and do is add lights if I still have the budget for it. Because adding lights to my liking will be a lot of money. So we still have 2 floors left and only 18,000 simoleons. So yeah. And that includes all the appliances and things like a frickin' toilet and kitchen. It's gonna be a time. Alright, orange. Oh my goodness, that was an interesting throat noise. Involuntary, but still interesting, my gosh. Maybe we put some like newspapers under the potion set, just for funsies. I know this is all such an unnecessary decor, but it is necessary in my heart. I want to put it down there, okay? Let me feel happiness. Please. Okay. Alright, let's add maybe this rug. And then we could add another one, maybe over here. That's pretty nice. I like that. That fills in the space pretty good. And then I think maybe no rug there. Or maybe just a smaller one, like a sized up one of these. Or a different one, like this one. Like that? I think that's cute. If I get maybe a different swatch. I mean, sure. Yeah, it's technically supposed to be a welcome mat, but it doesn't have to stay a welcome mat, you know? Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, let's paint the ceiling. I almost forgot to paint the ceiling. All right, let's do a gray ceiling because we have orange floors, red walls. Now we want gray ceiling. So let's have a look inside here just to make sure I'm happy with it. I want to make sure it's not empty in places. All right, so we have the potions area, we have homework, which is kind of empty and barren, but honestly that's probably best for their focus. Plus they have a window view, so like it's not like they don't have anything to look at. I love this little lighting moment. It's very nice. Very, very good. This is gonna be so much better if there's good lights, but I gotta make sure I have the budget for it first. Oh my gosh, this is so good! Okay, I'm proud of us. We've done it. Next floor. Alright. How long have I been recording here? Because this has felt like a little long while. That's interesting. Okay, it's been an hour. Do I think I can do this in one episode? Maybe I'll do one big long episode. It's fun, you know? Might be the longest episode I've done yet, but we'll see how we feel. I do have plans in like a couple hours, but I think I can do this because the next floor is going to be the parents' room and the bathroom, I think. That was my initial plan. We'll find out if that is still my plan. Okay, so yeah, we do this and we do this and then we expand that out by one. Okay. Pretty good. Looking pretty nice. Alright, this is gonna take a minute to just add all these walls here. Ooh, I've actually never gotten in the randomized build generator, this like build from the roof down before, and I've never tried it before, but I actually am really enjoying it. It's kind of nice. Kind of fun. Yahoo! So yeah, that's pretty gooch. Pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna have to start definitely with the stair placement to make sure we have some of that. First, I should have some, what's it called? The windows. I should probably carry over the windows from the floors above, or maybe something else. I don't know. I'll think about it. I need a minute to think about that. Right now, let's get some stairs in here. Sturdy stairs. What if we do some sturdy stairs? That's the cheapest stairs out there. And then it goes right there. Yay! Okay, now let's get the railings in here. Beautiful. Very nice. All right. Where are we going to put the bathroom? I really don't know. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. Look at the budget. I've only got 13,000 simoleons left. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no. You know, what if I had the next stairs right here? Maybaps? Would that make sense? Maybe. Let's have a look. How would we like this to be broken up? Because I wanted, like, kind of a separated bedroom in a sense. So we could have a separated bedroom. We could have a bathroom of some kind here. And then are the lighting glitches gonna carry over here? Because I really would love to have the spandrels and the what's it called? Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, what if I... Ooh, that could help the lighting issues we're having here. What if we had even bigger bathroom? I don't know. This is hard. It's hard. I've already done the kids' room. I'm having second thoughts. Basically what I'm having right now is I'm like, how do I close off the parents' room? I should have put it in the attic because then I could have had like just a staircase between the kids and the parents, and then they have their own space. Oh, I don't know. We could add some spandrels here, and then that'll mean it's the same room essentially. Except technically, no, that's not how it works, is it? I've seen a lot of simmers use that cheat, but it doesn't feel right, actually, because the spandrels still make it a separate room. Oof. This is rough. What if we had like a wall here, a wall here, wall here, wall here, and then we put like a couple of these back down here, and then we... Okay, let's go ahead and paint this stuff, I guess. Oh, all right. That looks good. And then we can put like a curtain blocking the path. Maybe this one. Oh. Okay, that feels good. And then they're able to at least close the curtain if they wish to. They at least have the option. So that feels much better. And more like what I was going for. Okay, cool. All right. We're getting there. Now let's figure out the lighting situation, because this is gonna be hard not to get crazy shadows. Maybe we like just put it here, and then this is the bathroom, and then this is like just a kind of community space, I suppose. And this is the bed area. Sure. I think that's good. I think that's kind of nice. All right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Da, 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 da. All right, we can have some wallpaper in here this time. So let's see. I would like to use these little bunny wallpaper somewhere. Is there a swatch that will work with the color scheme though? That is the biggest question of all. There might be. Is that orange enough? Is that orange enough? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, that, that is unfortunate. Like, hangly. Okay, so I'm thinking staircase here. Yes. And then... Ooh. What if I had this be a triangle? Would that make this better? This whole lighting situation. It does make it a little better. Maybe if I put a bookcase blocking that dark wall, that could be better as well. I'm just very much a perfectionist and I want this to be absolutely beautiful. Okay. Oh yes! This is like one of my favorite bookcases. It is so good. Yes! There's even a gray swatch that I could do if I wanted. That could be nice. I keep forgetting this is Edwardian. I'm doing my best to do Edwardian style while also keeping true to like the budget, because Edwardian is usually pretty expensive as far as I know, so yeah, it's kind of hard to achieve, but we're doing our best. Okay, so that's kind of nice. And this little bookcase is pretty good too. This brings in more orange and red. What if we have like a simpler kind of swatch for like the opposite of an accent wall, because like this is definitely accent wall vibes. Let's have a look-see to find what we can find. Make use of what we find and make something beautiful. Something gray, kind of like that. Maybe? I don't know, y'all. Like, should we do that? That looks not nice, though. It doesn't look nice. Wait a minute, this is so cheap! And so freaking fancy. Hang on, y'all will see this in a second. I'm choosing a swatch real quick. Whoa! It's only 2 Somalian wallpaper! Y'all. Oh, there's a red swatch. We're bringing in the Edwardian vibes all at once with this wallpaper. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Whoa! Wow! Alright, now that's pretty nice. I think I need a different curtain now. Because that curtain is not fancy enough at all. And I'm losing so much of my money. I'm so scared for us, y'all. What if we do the vine curtain, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. What curtain do I use? We could use the Woven Wonder, maybe, but it's not very Edwardian. The ruffles. Maybe that would work. I think that'd probably be good. It brings more privacy. And it's kind of the vibes of like the Edwardian clothes I see oftentimes. Do I want like that? I think that's good. I think that's nice. Okay, we need to paint the ceiling. The same swatch preferably as the upstairs, which is this one? Yes. Okay. And I'll have a wooden bathroom ceiling. It's fine. It's allowed. Alright, let's get the toilet in here. Let's start with the bathroom stuff, because the bathroom stuff is going to be expensive. Oh. I do have a feeling every time I say Edwardian, my brain wants to say Victorian, because I'm used to making Victorian builds, but I'm not used to making Edwardian builds, and there's like subtle differences in my brain at least. Like I know they're different styles, but at the same time, like when building it in The Sims 4, it's kind of similar strategies. That was a whole tangent. Y'all, my gosh, I don't know where that came from. It just came from my brain and splashed out, I guess. Oh, okay. That saves a little bit of money. That's a toilet that is a little bit cheaper. What would be a cheap bathroom sink? That also is the vibes. This one would be very good. I think that's nice. I have a feeling like I should have just a corner dedicated to that, and then I should have like a big window over here. Maybe. Like copying that over. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, my budget is shrinking so fast, y'all. If I need to get rid of or replace things, I'm going to allow it, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with the living room. I only have 9,000 simoleons and I need to make a whole kitchen. Oh. I'm scared. I'm for realsies. Oh. This is gonna be a time. Oh, now that's pretty. Now that is legitness. Whoa, yeah! Is that gray enough? It's technically blue, but is that gray enough? Not really. What if I did this one? Oh, but the curtain is sheer! That's so sad! Okay, what if I put it, like, on this wall, maybe? I don't know. What if this wall instead? And then the sink and toilet can go on this wall. And what kind of doors? This is like one of the only rooms that will need a door. What's a big door that's cheap? This one. That's a nice bathroom door. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's like a perfect swatch right there. I love that. Can I have a gray one though? Can I please have a gray door? There really is not a gray swatch? Oh my gosh. That's a nice swatch right there. But that's green. I'll just go with that red. And then maybe we can include the bunny rabbit wallpaper, or maybe this wallpaper. Yeah, that's better. For sure. Okay. That's nice. I like that a lot. In effect. Okay. So that's pretty good. All right. So now we gotta make this bathroom cohesive somehow. I want a curtain on this window for sure. What curtain did I use upstairs? I didn't use a curtain for this window upstairs. I forgot. Okay, let's decide on a curtain then. Nope. Oh, what if I size it up though? Oh no, that's too big. The leaves? I don't think that works. That works. That does work. That's nice. Okay, what kind of tile? I want a tile. I'm just not sure which one. I think that's a really good floor tile. Now we just need a wall tile, and that's gonna be the most challenging part, I think. Because there are so many good options. Oh, that's fun. Maybe a gray look, though. Like that. To bring in the darkness of the thing, maybe. What swatch? I think I have to do the orange one. Wait, there's dinosaurs on there? Are there dinosaurs on this one? There are, but it works. It's a kid's room. Okay, I might need more new curtains. New curtains, please. Okay. My gosh, my budget is going out the window. Oh. It is so sad. So unfortunate. It's going bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys. So like, I don't know about that. How do I do this? I think it's gotta be that one. Okay, what swatch? The biggest question of them all? I'm thinking that one is really good. This is a vibe and a half for sure. So I need something to go here for sure. Should I put the bathtub there? And then maybe just a mirror over here. But then you're watching yourself poo-poo. Oh wait, no you're not really. You're not in line of the mirror when you poo-poo. That's fine. Sure. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. What if we had like a little mirror like corner? Or maybe like that sort of vibe to break up the room a bit? No. This one is expensive. It's one of the most expensive mirrors. I should be using that one. Okay. I do need a mirror above the sink though, I think. Let's grab maybe a gray one. I need ideally a cheap one. That is hard to come by though. Okay, I think that'll work. It's not my first decision, but I'm trying to be as cheap as possible. And then maybe just a painting is for the best. Over here. Let's do like this one. No, something else. This one. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look in here, cause I'm not exactly proud of it. I wish I could do more, but my budget is really running low, y'all. It really is, and it's very unfortunate. I might have to break down the kids' room a little bit, and that's kind of sad. That's kind of unfortunate, Lens. We don't need a rug in front of the sink. That's fine. Okay. I'm kind of satisfied. Should we have like a rug there at least? Maybe? I don't know. Sure. It adds a little something. Pretty nice. Why not? Might as well, you know? And then why don't I just add a little table while I'm at it? Sure. So smart of me to waste my money on a little table when I'm already running out of money. Yeah! Oh gosh. This frickin' budget. Alright, I need a bed. An Edwardian bed is gonna be really hard to do in this budget. How about this one? It's again not my first choice, but it's the choice that we have, you know? Let's put it there. Cheap bedside table, maybe either that or a bookshelf. No, yeah, the bookshelf is a lot more expensive than the bedside tables, so let's do the bedside tables. Which bedside table though? Let's think about that. Maybe this one? Maybe? Okay. That's a vibe and a half. That swatch looks orangey enough. Same with this one. I kind of feel like we have to have lamps or candles or something on these. So I'm gonna allow myself this fun lighting feature. Okay, not that one. This one, maybe? That's definitely orange for sure. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's get like a big cheap rug in here to make it feel real big, real thick of a room, you know? Yeah, okay. And then I need like a wardrobe over here. Alright, maybe a different swatch on this rug though. Oh, that one's really pretty. I also don't really like the swatch on this. Maybe the gray one? I don't know. The gray swatches are kind of also ugly. That is unfortunate. I'm struggling. I do in fact be struggling. Alright, what kind of bed do I want? You know, the ultimate bed that I would love to have is this one. But it is $1,200. Not dollars, simoleons, sorry. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. What bed do I choose? This is like the ultimate Edwardian thing. But it's also, it's 4,800 simoleons, so I'm not doing that. I sure ain't gonna do that. What if it matches the kids' beds upstairs? What if it did? That could be fun. I don't know. I don't know about that. There's options, but not that many options. I kind of wish there were more options. And I'm also slowly getting burnt out. However, I don't want to abandon this build, so I will probably go ahead and wrap it up here on this part. I am very excited to complete this build. I think I've just been talking nonstop for too long and I'm starting to run low on energy, so gotta wrap it up for now. But I'm pretty confident I can finish this in 2 parts, which is much better than my previous Sims challenge, which required 8 parts, which were shorter parts. They were generally like 20 to 30 minutes-ish, I think. Some of them were like 45 minutes. But I very much enjoyed this challenge and am enjoying this challenge still. Might just need a little break for like a snack and some cat snuggles, you know? So hope y'all enjoyed. Bye bye. Bye bye.